I'm a big believer in entrepreneurship. I'm a big believer in independent business ownership. I'm also a big believer in getting the elected officials and the government to understand that authors, makeup artists, hairstylists, producers, camera people are all independent business owners. And I know we have at least 2 candidates here tonight. And if we could just give them a couple minutes to come up and give them a round of applause for being here with us tonight and working in so many things.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Every one of these people are small business owners.
Yes. And I was a small business owner too, so. And I'm actually a 3 times published author. I'm Michael Bloomley Jr. I'm a candidate for U.S. Congress District 21. Really what it comes down to is the people in the community. I'm an activist, I'm an advocate, I'm a community leader, but most of all, I'm your voice. I'm the voice of the community. That's the most important thing when you get into politics is what's the rationale, what's the reason that you want to get into it. My rationale and my reasoning is when I was 5 years old, my father tried to kill me on May 28, 1984. When that happened to you as the child and you see some adverse circumstances, it really makes you think and look at life differently. I have a very strong faith. I'm Catholic, but I was an altar boy as a kid, and I go to church every week. And my faith is really important to be able to overcome that. And so what I've done my entire life is worked to strive to help other people who are going through adverse circumstances, to give them hope that they can go through that adversity and they can make a difference. So when you're in the arts, or you're in the sciences, or you're an actor, you're an author, you're a producer, you're in the music industry, that is entrepreneurship. You are an entrepreneur. You have to have business as part of your background. And we have to help entrepreneurs in the community. Entrepreneurship is the backbone of this country. And small business owners need to be supported. So what does that mean on the political side? Lower taxes, less regulation. Because you need to be able to take advantage of an opportunity and be able to thrive. But you also need to have your niche and what sets you apart. So you're going to be able to do that in your individual way through education, through experience, through your network, and things of that nature. So we have to set up that capitalistic approach so you have the opportunity to do that. Because if you have big government and socialism, that's going to hurt you and it's going to stop you from actually being able to be a productive business owner, because the government's going to try to control everything you do, and your opportunity for success is going to decrease. I'm going to be the #1 representative fighting child sex trafficking. I really appreciate the fact that we have some authors here today who are actually, been working in this space, the industry, because our children and our youth are so important to the future of this country. I was a non-commissioned officer in the 1st Infantry Division. I was pre and post 9/11. I was actually born in Fort Benning, Georgia. So my father was in USS Kitty Hawk in Vietnam, and my grandfather served in Korea. So I'm a patriot who loves this country, and I love the people. We have to get excited. Right down here in South Florida, we have a huge opportunity to be able to help entrepreneurs and our parents be thriving down here, bring businesses to the community, have educational reform, have healthcare reform, so that our retirees